Hey man, back again. Um, about time to make another relationship video. As you guys know, man, I love relationships. I love my people, and I love God. Um, I was thinking about it. I have friends and male counterparts, older guys, not old, but 30s and things of that nature. And you heard in the videos, guys talk about black women, and even from experience you may think, oh man, they're a bit difficult to date. They don't serve, they're not kind, they're not sweet, they're not all that. And the white woman or the Hispanic woman, she serves her man, she's loyal, she's kind, she's so submissive. We hear those words put out and thrown out, but I want to say this, and this goes for men and women. I think, sisters, I think what we both need to come together, and we need to know how. This is going to take a lot of patience. It's going to take a lot of love and a lot of forgiveness. As men, younger men in a generation that mostly is not led by black families, we don't really know how to do it. So we're learning how to be men. We're learning how to be boyfriends. We're learning how to be husbands. And that takes a process if you really want to learn. And it's the same for the women. Everybody likes to point out how the women have so many degrees and stuff like that, and they're excelling past the men. But I'm not buying that. You can have degrees and still need to be led. Think about it. As you go to school, you're being led through school. Yeah, you have to work hard and you have to grind and bust your butt, but you're being led, by the curriculum and by stuff like that. I think it's the same way in relationships. Women need to be led no matter how powerful or how much money they make. They need that balance within it. And as men, we need that balance, whether it's leading or whether it's conversating or whether it's, you know, trying to be on the same page with some person. It's balancing that feminine and that masculine, balancing that within each other. And I think we got to somehow come together. When you look at every other race and nationality, man, people marry their own people, and it's not a question. When they come to America, it starts being a question, but it's never a question. We need to start thinking like that, guys. We need each other. Black women, we need you. Sure, it's easier to date the white girl. Sure, sure it's easier. But who said easier is what we're after? We don't want to have to go through stuff in our relationship. We don't want to have to be stressed out. I agree, but I'm just want to make a plea to my brothers and sisters, my young brothers and sisters. Can we somehow get along in our relationships? Can we build quality friendships? Can we love one another intimately? Can we learn how? Whether that's reading books, whether that's listen to some elders talk about marriage. Whatever it takes. It's a process, guys, and it's not easy. And in our generation, everybody thinks if it's hard, if it's not quick, if it's not, then it's not what it's meant to be. No, sometimes you have to go through some hiccups, and then when you stick around and you overcome those scars, you're battle tested, and it strengthens the core of the relationship. So I just want to make a plea, guys. Let's get our act together, men and women, black men, black women. We've been through so much this past 350, 60, maybe 80 years, 90 years. It's almost 400 years in some calculations. The time is now. Let's not put each other down. We know each other's faults because we know each other. But let's not put each other down. Let's speak highly of each other on social media and in public and in private. Give me some feedback and tell me what y'all think, man. Be blessed and have a great night. Great morning.